Good deal. So buying a used iPhone or pre-owned iPhone, or what you normally call UK used iPhone in Nigeria right now, is one of the best options when you are on a low budget, especially with the economy. But there's one thing about buying a used iPhone. If you are not smart enough, you might go to any computer village or any shop, you buy a used iPhone, you might go home with a fufu. On the other hand, you might also go home with another problem. That means using your hard-earned money to buy problem, because there are some devices you will buy when you get home. Until the last day you drop that device, you'll be fixing one or two things. And on the other hand, if you follow the nice step which we are going to list in this video, you are going home with a very clean device that is almost like brand new. So in this video, we are going to talk about the things to check when going to buy a used iPhone or UK used iPhone in Nigeria or any part of the world. So let's get started. The first thing on the list, before you talk about even checking to know if the battery is okay or not, the first thing you need to check out is check if that iPhone is unlocked, like if there is no iCloud lock on it, because if there is iCloud lock on it, that means that you cannot be able to use that device. So there is no need of wasting your time with the person. You either tell the person to remove the iCloud, or you tell the person that you are not buying. So that's the first thing. And the next thing in line is check to know if the device is factory unlocked. If it's chip unlock, make sure that you know that it's chip unlock, because chip unlock devices are always cheaper, and sometimes the chip are not always stable. That's the major reason why you shouldn't go for the chip unlock. And also, if it's worldwide unlock, you should always get to know that, because for worldwide unlock, if you flash that device, you will not be able to use any other SIM card on it unless you crack it again, or you use the RO SIM, which is normally called the chip. Check the exterior of the device to search for physical scratches, dents, or anything both on the body and on the camera. If you see any scratch on the camera, that's a red flag. Check well, then maybe you can on the camera and check if the scratch is showing. Take out time to check that screen very well. Make sure that it comes with the original OLED screen for the units with OLED, because if you buy the one with LCD, that is a aftermarket screen, maybe the low quality ones, you will not enjoy that device at all. And also check if this device still come with true tone, very important. So if you don't know any of these things, just drop it in the comments. We'll make a special video on how to check. Make sure the device comes with true tone, and also supports what Face ID, because if your device does not come with Face ID, is something off. Unless you know that yes, this device does not have it, they will reduce price for you. Then it's time to go to the physical inspection. Press all the buttons, starting from the power button, the volume button. Make sure all of them are working at a single time, because if you detect any issue, you might take it home and that issue will compound. That means that you are going to visit your technician or the phone repairer in no time. After checking the buttons, try playing some music to get to know if the speakers are working perfectly well. Try listening to it, play different music, play various music, so that you get to know if the speaker is working perfectly well. Then you talk about the charging ports. For older iPhones, you can also check the 3.5mm jack. So check the charging port, make sure that it's charging well. Also test the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, very important, so you get to know if they are working, because if the Bluetooth is not working, you cannot be able to use the AirPods and any other devices that can be connected automatically. For the Wi-Fi as well, is not a good one. Check if the Wi-Fi is working perfectly well. Then after all this, it's time to go online. Go online to confirm the email number and the serial number on this device. First of all, check if the device is not listed as stolen. Also check the email number to know if you are buying actually an original iPhone, because some people can sell anything for you just for money. Check the capacity. Open the phone, go to the settings, scroll to general, and check the storage and get to know how many gigabytes your device comes with. Check the RAM as well. This for devices that supports the battery health listing. Check the device and get to know if the battery health is still okay. For devices like old devices that have been around for, let's say, about 5, 7, 8 years, and some of them comes with up to 99% battery health, there's something wrong with it, because most of them are boosted. So the way this thing was, they will boost it. When you use it for like 2 weeks, it will return back to its normal battery health percentage. So check the battery health. Also try using the device for a long time to get to know if the battery really lasts. Also use the device for a while to know if this device is suffering from overheating. If it overheats, drop the device and run home. Also, before leaving the shop, make sure that the device is erased if you are buying from a shop. If you are buying from your colleague, make sure that he removes his iCloud before erasing the device, because if the device is erased or factory reset, they reset it, the thing will lock back to its status, and if it locks back, you have to take it to the person to unlock it. Also, for some iPhones, you also go to the settings. When you get to the settings, check for if the parts on the device are the actual one, especially the screen, the battery, and some other parts, because it always displays if they change it. So but for this one, there is always a way to bypass it. They can change it, then pick the chip and still put it back. So that's the bad side of it. But just make sure you check, because if the screen has been changed, or the battery, or even the camera, it will display. For the screen is always IDM, important display message. The other one is ICM, and I think the other one is IBM. So make sure that you check all those things. If you are buying from a shop, ask the person to give you options. Ask the person, how many days am I going to use the device, then return it, because some of them will just write 48 hours or 24 hours on that receipt and give it to you. So when you come back the next day, the story will change. Make sure that you ask them very well, and also always buy from a trusted supplier or trusted vendor, because if you lose guard, you on your own. So if you need a grade A UK used iPhone in Nigeria, reach out to Alpha Luxury Gadget on 09043237566 for a clean device at an affordable rate. Also, if you have any other questions, you can drop them in the comment section, and we'll always be available to reply. Thank you.